Erika Najarian and her team at Bank of America have been asking banks about crypto. And Erika, what are you finding out?
Hi, Contessa. Thank you so much for having me. So what we found out today is not many of the banks actually have the prerequisite technology to even transact cryptocurrency transactions, and that's blockchain technology, which is a distributed ledger technology. Out of the entire banks that are under our coverage, only 21% of them had actual blockchain technology already in use. And it would be about 40% of large companies, or large cap banks, rather.
And what are you finding out from the small and mid caps? I mean, if they're not there, is there a strategy for getting in?
Yeah, so we really had two answers when we asked the mid cap banks about their willingness to adopt the technology. Number one, they were looking to potentially outsource the technology down the road because they told us that it was quite expensive to build out the infrastructure themselves, which makes a lot of sense. And the others, quite frankly, didn't seem interested in the technology at all.
You say that 4 banks in your coverage universe are further along. JP Morgan, which is not much of a surprise because, of course, they've talked about it. U.S. Bancorp, Fifth Third, and Citizens Financial. Why do they think it's important?
So I think that what we wanted to really hammer home into the note is the preparedness of the industry in case the regulators give a broader green light with regards to banking services and cryptocurrencies. And we think that those banks are farther ahead. And I would actually throw in Citigroup in that group is because they already have the blockchain technology to begin with. And when we had those conversations with them, they already had robust examples in terms of how they were thinking about applying blockchain technology. For example, trade settlement, intraday repo transactions, and something as simple as a loan syndication contract.
We heard from the Fed Chairman Jay Powell talking about digital dollars and that project is going to be top priority. How would that influence, do you think? Do you have a perspective on how that might influence the strategy of how these banks get into cryptocurrency?
Yes. So, having digital fiat currency is totally different from cryptocurrency, right? And so if the Fed does adopt a digital currency that represents the US dollar, that would allow for real-time statements. I think in terms of cryptocurrency acceptance, I think it's interesting to note that in July of last year, the OCC, one of the big 3 regulators, as I like to call them, essentially called custodial services for crypto as a modern form of a traditional banking activity. And so in terms of banks being able to hold, issue, and transfer actual cryptocurrency within a blockchain, I think they're waiting for separate guidance from the other 2 regulators before really moving forward.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.